review of Batman and Robin issue number 10 from the New 52. So let's look at this cover. It's basically looks like Robin and all the others are about to get into a big fight. Just see Robin looks like he's attacking Red Robin, and Nightwing, Batman, and Red Hood are about to join in. It looks pretty awesome. I can see it below. It says War of the Robins, so that's the name of the storyline. So, yeah, let's head into this comic. Okay, so first off, we see that there are like a bunch of thugs that have been injured, either been physically or emotionally, mentally, or physically scarred by Batman. And you just see like one guy has got like as few like actually these are three people fused together in one. One guy's got like a batarang through his head. A guy's got one of them has Batman's boot imprint on his face, and another has like uh this is like a girl, and this girl has like a batarang through her ear. That's gotta freaking that's gotta freaking hurt. And then there's another guy who's like a fat dude who was hung by Batman. So like who was wrapped up and hung from like I'm assuming a lamppost by Batman. So they're all being gathered around by this one guy named Terminus, and they're basically uh trying to kill Batman and just destroy the city. So we turn the page and we see that Bruce, Tim, and Damian, and Dick Grayson, and Alfred are all taking a family portrait. And so Bruce ends up calling off a break, and Tim and Damian get into an argument about Robin, well, about the dog at first, but Tim just tells Damian that he keeps finding new ways to taint the Robin legacy with every mission, and they just get into an argument about how he's been handling it as Robin. And Bruce ends up breaking him up and just tells them all that they all share something that they've all been Robins, and that should all be a bond between you, and everybody has earned their time as Robin, especially even Jason Todd. And and he thought that, and so he also and then Damian and Tim end up walking out the room, and just Bruce just ends up telling not Damian, but Dick that he thought rounding them up out of uniform would be a good idea to spend time together. And so yeah, see the next page, and we see that Terminus, his body is falling apart, and he needs to take this serum in order to keep himself together. And like there's like this big thing that's meant to, I guess it's meant to inject the fluid that he needs. It like covers his entire body, just like the entire thing is just covered with needles, and it ends up injecting him with the liquid. And it's just it looks like it hurts, man. And so we turn the page and we see that Nightwing and Red Hood are about to fight each other, but then Tim interrupts them and is just like trying to figure out what's going on. And so then Damian appears and basically tells them that he's going to when he's going to fight them when they least expect it and defeat you at something that you feel unbeatable at, that they feel unbeatable at. And once he beats them, he's gonna take something that belongs to him to serve as a memento that he's a better Robin, and he needs to prove it to, and he's trying to prove that he's a better Robin to the others, to Nightwing, Red Robin, and Red Hood, that he's better, and he's also trying to prove it to himself and Bruce. And so so Damian just glides off the rooftop, and so Jason and Nightwing's like, remind you of someone, and Red Hood's just like, shut up, Nightwing. That's pretty funny, I think. And so we turn the page, and Alfred and Bruce are in the Batcave, and they're talking to each other about what previously happened between Damian and Nobody on the boat. But Bruce is telling Alfred that he plans to keep her a secret. And so basically Alfred just tells him Alfred just tells Bruce that he has become like really like quite overprotective of Damien, and um so and Bruce just says, "You do realize I can fire you?" And it's just like, bro, I love the stuff between Bruce and Alfred. Um, and so basically we turn the page, and Damien has we're in the Batcave, and Red Robin arrives in the Batcave, and Damien just pulls up footage from uh Tim's earlier mission with the Teen Titans, and Damien just looks freaking evil, man. Um, he looks so freaking evil, and he's basically using it to manipulate Tim Drake. Well, because I'm guessing this is the beginning of their fight, and he's using it to manipulate Tim Drake, and he just pulls all the dirty moves, and so they end up getting into a big fight, and just it's awesome, and Tim Drake ends up kicking Damien's ass. Um, and so basically we turn the page, and what ends up happening is Damien's trying to tell Tim that they're both the same, and he wanted and Tim and Damien just wanted to hear Tim say that he thought about killing a guy named Fistpoint, who ended up murdering one of their teammates. And Damien just says he wanted to hear him say it for himself out loud, and in order to make Tim believe that he's not better than Damien, and it's time for him to accept who and what Damien is as a Wayne and a Robin. And so we cut to back to Terminus, and we see like he's like jacked, and he is like muscular again. His body's not falling apart, and he's like got a giant warhead ready to. He's like ready to bomb Gotham, and that's where the issue ends. I thought this was a great setup issue for. I love the art. I love where the story is headed. How Damien plans on challenging the Robins when they least expect it. The former Robins. The art is amazing. I like the setup issue for this storyline is pretty good. I give this one a 8 out of 10, and I will see you guys later. Bye.